12 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in this NCAA Division I Lacrosse Championship game. And Syracuse will have the extra man opportunity for 1 minute.
Kind of a sleepy game till we got into the fourth quarter, Bob. Syracuse showed some life after being down 8-4. Both teams scoring 5 goals in the third period. But now in this fourth period, Syracuse jumped off with 2 quick goals within 55 seconds. And now they have the ball again, trailing by 1 goal.
And the key to this, to my mind, has been Brad Kotz. 5'11", 180 from Syracuse, 36 goals and 21 assists coming into this game. He has been the man who's gotten the loose balls, who set up a lot of fast breaks, and really has triggered this offense.
Timmy Nelson also with 4 assists.
Syracuse in the 1-4-1. Quick feed inside. They score. They tied the game. And here comes Kotz. Kotz being played by a defenseman.
Dickey, get up.
Ball back behind.
Get up, Dickey. Get up. Roll.
Inside roll, wants to shoot, backside, a man open, he scored!
That was a beautiful, beautiful attempt. 4th goal for number 30, Brad Kotz, who's been outstanding today. Let's take a look at it. That was a very, very, very tough feed. He had to get it through Brian Holman's stick. Holman will come up attempting to knock it off just above, and then he is a dead man.
For the first time in this game, the Orangemen of Syracuse have the lead.
Roy Simmons was very honest last night at the dinner. He says, I don't do a lot of coaching with this team. I have young coaches that get rapport with my players, and I let them play.
Here comes Nelson. He's up and scores!
The 7th unanswered goal by Syracuse. As we take a look at it again, Nelson with 5 assists so far today, getting his 2nd phenomenal goal against Brian Holman as Syracuse goes up on Johns Hopkins by a score of 15-13. Big problem with Syracuse. They didn't make it to the playoffs last year. And right now, injury looms very, very big on the Hopkins defense.
Jake Jr. looking inside, wants to shoot, and he scores!
That's a big goal for Johns Hopkins. They have been shut out since about 3 minutes and 2 seconds into the third period, and they finally come back now. They're trailing by 1 goal, 14-15. Let's take a look at this again. Ciccarone on the outside. Not a great percentage shot unless you have a screen. Looks like he did. Coming in low right-handed. Going to bounce, and Solomon's not going to have a chance to save it.
3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in this game. The score is Syracuse 15, Johns Hopkins 14. We'll see now what kind of an extra man opportunity Johns Hopkins has here. Syracuse puts in 5 long sticks. Hopkins sets up in a 1-3-2 behind the goal. Good look at Coach Roy Simmons. Back to Cantelli. Cantelli looking over the far side. Cantelli comes around the goal, comes clean. Back goal! It's 15 all, 2:55 remaining in this game. And there's Bill Cantelli. We'll see it coming up again. Cantelli really passed the ball out front, got it back, and then cut to the crease. Comes wide open to the side and bounces it right past the outstretched stick of goalie Travis Solomon. This game's all tied, and we could be in OT. The NCAA Division I Lacrosse Championship has lived up to its billing. It's everything you could want in a lacrosse game. No control of the face-off yet. Matthews loses it, picked up, knocked on the far sideline. Ciccarone loses it. Still no control. Control by Art Lux. Lux loses his shoe. Gives it up quickly to Brad Kotz. Kotz rolls in. He's got an opening. He scores! Hopkins was thinking there was going to be a whistle by the official for the shoe. 1:52 remaining.
Once again, we remind all spectators to please remain off the field following the game.
Brad Kotz is holding the ball. He'll take it out across the top of the box. 1:30 remaining. Over to Desco. As long as they keep it in the box, the referee cannot call in for stalling. Once they step out of the box, they can give the warning. The warning has not come yet. Here comes Desco against Cantelli. He has the ball checked away. Regains possession. Back to Nelson. Nelson has a man open far side. It's Lundblatt. He scores! Let's take another look at it as we see this great crowd. Syracuse fans near side, Hopkins fans far side. Nelson congratulating Randy Lundblatt. The ball rolls loose, picked up by Nelson, and as he's done so many times today, he looks backside, a long lobbing pass, and there's Lundblatt. Holman moves into position, Lundblatt cranks an offside high corner, and Syracuse moves out to a 2-goal lead, 17-15, 1:09 remaining in this game. Waiting now for the all-important face-off. Hopkins must gain possession. That was Timmy Nelson's 6th assist. Still no possession. Davidson flips it back in, into Holman. Holman under a lot of pressure. Looks upfield. Here comes Hopkins on over to Dressel. He's open, he can shoot. Fires and scores! Dressel with a sensational move, came back left-handed, and there you see it. 50 seconds and counting down. No possession yet. Still loose. Davidson never runs it. Still loose. Snap control by Johns Hopkins. Checked out of their stick. Henry Ciccarone Jr. back. Throws it upfield to a defenseman. Push it to Dressel. Dressel rolling in, looking for an opening. Goes by one man, has the ball checked away, gets it back, fires inside, and the pass goes wide. Back to Brent Ciccarone. He's being double-teamed. Into Royer. Back behind the coach, Scott. Scott looks out front. Can't find an opening. 13 seconds remaining. The ball's loose. Back to Solomon. No control. With 4 seconds, we're going to get a call. We're going to get a call with 4 seconds remaining. It'll be Syracuse possession. Joe Holland is down on the field. Joe, can you hear me? It must be pandemonium on the sidelines. Syracuse with possession. 4 seconds remaining. They're on top by 1. Jeff McCormick with the ball. Throws it far upfield. Into Brian Holman. That's it. The ball game's over. Syracuse is the new NCAA Division I champion.